Well, if that doesn't say, hello, welcome to Drinks with Ron, I'm Ron, everybody, then I don't know what does. And very appropriate as we're in October and I am preparing right now for Rontoberfest. I busted some out. I thought about going with G-Dad because, I mean, look at it. I mean, that's self-explanatory, man. That shit right there, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't get slightly aroused just looking at that cover. But that didn't sound polka-y enough, so I found Polka Party, which would have been good. Authentic polkas, because you don't want that knockoff shit. You know, you get when they start cutting that polka with like a baby laxative, you don't want none of that. You want the pure good shit. But, alas, I went with none of those because I found the Greg Anderson Band. And, I mean, that's cool. I'm sure if you're from Wisconsin, you may be familiar with that backdrop there because I took a look and it looks like their booking information was out of Monroe, Wisconsin. So fairly local to my area and also very authentic. This is pure. This is the uncut shit. So I thought, what the hell? We'll bust a little of that out. And what else we need? Oh yeah, I need a drink. I don't got a drink. How can I avoid the wrath of Todd Fine with this crispy dollar bill if I don't get a drink? So that's where another local favorite comes in. The Hazy Pebbles. Don't you do it, Greg Anderson. God damn it. That's inappropriate. Unacceptable. Well, it's a twist off, but I don't care. Let's go over to the Clank It and see what happens. Drink up. Well, that's very ineffective because I'm not going to drink this whole beer. But I will. I bought this. Holy shit. Wow. I bought this in a mix 6-pack at Viking Liquor, one of my favorite liquor store in all of the world. Only got one because, you know, that's how a mix 6-pack works. You buy 6 different kinds, you try them, you find out if there's shit you hate. The problem is, if occasionally you hit on one of those and it is very, very delicious, you are out after you've had your one. So today I was buying Rontoberfest supplies, and I spotted this when I was searching for a Bloody Mary accoutrement. That will be featured. I thought I've got 5 gallons of Marzen. The Rontoberfest will be on tap. That's currently on the One Love tap. Over here on the Radio Mofo tap. That would be the County K Ale. So I'm kind of going with the sponsoring of the taps. I wanted to get my Greg Cody show sticker up there, but I had it stuck to the wall and it must have fallen and it's gone. So of my 3 Greg Cody stickers, one's all that remains. I'm very sad about that. I wanted to put them all over the place and it didn't happen. So, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that commercial pour. And she came rolling down the side like a fucking avalanche coming down the mountain. Look at there. So yeah, any hoodles. I got Zing Zang, which if you want to go back and, you know, around the 100 or earlier episode list, you will know that Zing Zang was the winner of the unscientific blind taste test that Parker and I did right in this very room right here. Not feet from where I stand. But yeah, it's... I got the Zing Zang. And then I got beef sticks. Some locally sourced beef sticks. String cheese. Doesn't get much more Wisconsin than cheese. Locally sourced beef. And maybe a Marzen chaser. I got solo cups, but not red. I got orange. Very Oktoberfesty. I'm hoping to make this an annual tradition. It's an absolute fluke that I happen to have this entire week off this year. I'm not going to tell the whole backstory of that because it's not that good of a story. But let's just say I got a week off and I'm taking advantage of the fuck out of it. I sat around, got to catch up on some Archer. They finally wrote Archer's mom off the show, as the voice actor Jessica Walter died earlier this year. You could tell the lines were getting fewer, and that whole last episode, they just copied and pasted and stuck together, a la Chef style, when South Park brought him back from the dead. So yeah, I caught up on some cartoons and What We Do in the Shadows, the vampire mockumentary. Very good. So I let this warm up a little bit. It's not ice cold, ice cold. Is that Mosaic? That probably doesn't tell me. That's got that earthy flavor, as they say. I like to say it tastes like dirt, but not in a bad way, in a good way. No, just a milkshake IPA. Ooh, it's got lactose. So it's like a cream IPA? Maybe that's why I liked it. But I wanted to try it with the temp a little more warm and let those fruit notes open up. I don't think they did. I think I'm going to do the next one ice cold. But let me digress. The last maybe 2 episodes ago, I finally got my Kings of Leon album I've been waiting for months. And then I realized, holy shit, this is 4292 of, or 4392 of 6,000. I can't open it and ruin all the value. So I instantly got done with the episode, got on my phone, and I ordered the Kings of Leon cream colored. It was a Record Store Day special release. I actually pre-ordered mine from a store in Madison to have them send it down here. And then once I found out about this whole NFT Golden Eye limited edition thing, I said, that is the first time I will hear that record, is when I put that on the platter. That plan has been dashed, but that don't mean we can't. Ooh, hey, look at that. That's it's an interesting thing to have a cool holder for the record, but then just use that white one. Okay, whatever. I ain't here to judge. I just want to get a look at that cream vinyl. Oh man, look at that. Splashes of red. Got that slight marbling to it. Yeah. You thought that G-Dad got me aroused. Man, they did it again. So what, that's what we're doing? We're going to have 2 separate sleeves that aren't actually intended for the records? Like, these aren't just like pictures like the fucking White Album, you know, where they had Beatles pictures. Hopefully this has got some more red splashed in there. It does not. So I fucking lucked out with that little piece of red. But still gorgeous. Man, I can't wait to get it on the platter. But that's not what's going on first. Because as I was looking through there, I spotted something I had to have. So Beck Mutations. This is after Odelay in the chronological order of Beckitude. It's a fantastic album. Still remember the first time I heard it was actually on a handheld CD player that was purchased with Marlboro miles. It was a Marlboro portable CD player. Let me tell you, this thing was fucking shock resistant and waterproof. It was fantastic. Headphones, driving a car, which you're not supposed to do. Ooh, some fucking Beck art. Man. Oh, I'm digging that. All the lyrics. So it's, wow, just a larger version of the interior of the CD case. If you ever owned the CD, which I believe I did about 3 times. Ooh, here's my download instructions. I also purchased one that would come with a special, oh, fucked up my paper. A special single. Oh, Runner's Dial Zero. I downloaded that back in the Napster LimeWire days. It's a special bonus. God, I remember thinking, I don't know, I'm gonna have to listen to that. I don't remember how it is. I remember not caring for it back in the day. Oh, look at that. I got a special black edition. It's color vinyl, the black one. So yeah, this is what's happening. As soon as I get through this Greg Anderson band here, Beck is going on the platter. And we're going to get a cold one of these. And I'm going to sit in my chair over there because I have quadraphonic sound. Down here, we've got 12-inchers. I believe these are Technis. I got two set of 12-inch Technis. And up in the corner, I've got 6-inch, which, it doesn't put out a lot of bass back there. But if you center yourself just past the middle of the room. You get all the delicious bass coming up the front, but you get that nice, the mids and the highs coming out of those little guys are just perfect. So you hear little things pinging in behind you that just aren't coming through the cluster of sound coming out of these big, beautiful, burly bastards as the rich, delicious sound resonates through my chest cavity and gives me that sense of goodness. But it's new vinyl, man. You only get to throw that fucker on the platter for the first time once. So, fuck. Let's make it special, huh? Here's to good friends, tonight's kind of special. Alright, let's digress from that shit right in the middle of it, huh? So, I thought I got pretty good at rolling up that CBD stuff, the Delta 8, the totally legal, what have you. It's not actually, I've had people question me, Ron, how are you smoking marijuana legally? I'm not. It's not marijuana. It's not cannabis. It is CBD, dipped in Delta 8 oil. Ha-ta-da. That's the long and short of the whole thing. So what do you got there, Ron? What are you rolling up live on tape, as they like to call it for the interview late night programs? Well, let me tell you. In my grubby little hand here, this is what is this paper? It's not a hemp. Bamboo. A bamboo 1 1/4. Because why not? Get a 1 1/4 and then just don't roll it all the way full. Of course, I'm using filters now because I'm a big fancy man, and of course that takes up a huge portion of it, which depending on what you're trying to accomplish is nice. But anyway, I heard what you're saying, Ron. Oh, what'd you just drop on the floor like a fucking idiot? Well, isn't that the magic of a video? It's called, when I was on the radio, we called it radio magic. It's when you play a bunch of sounds like there's a monkey in the room, and then you act like it, and people listening are like, oh, there's a monkey. Yeah, that's radio magic. This is video magic. What's in there, Ron? What is it? Well, could be anything. Is it more Delta 8? You don't know. Is it actual illegal devil's lettuce? Well, you don't know that either. Hell, is this corn silk? Did you just roll up the ultimate misdirection, the corn silk? Maybe. You don't know that. But I'm not going to torture you any longer. You know what it is? This is actually nun's pubic hair laced with PCP. So, ooh, yeah, it was dank. You know, it's those really heavy robes. She must have been sweating. Fucking hey. Ugh. I'm not the first guy to flame one up to some yodeling. But I won't be the last either. I don't know. I was going to say something clever there. Didn't work. But the Rontoberfest prep is coming along well. Get the basement cleaned up today. Tomorrow I'm going to do the upstairs. Make sure I've got sleeping arrangements if anybody gets too hammered to crash. Which, let's face it, if you're doing Rontoberfest correctly, there should be some of that. I started doing the math today, though. I don't think I'm going to have too many people staying. Most people out of town got a ride. One dude, W, is talking about pitching a tent. Todd, Wrath of Todd, friend of the show. He may stay here, but he could just as easily head up to the bar or, walk to his parents or... What I'm saying is, most of this work is probably for nothing. Not that cleaning your house tip-top isn't for nothing. I mean, I guess you get the something out of it, but I don't know. Something about one of these guys that makes the vocabulary go away. It's funny, I start this up and I'm speaking pretty well, and Next thing you know, I'm just stammering and trailing off and looking not at the camera. I'm like talking to the camera, but I'm looking over there because I don't know why. It's right in front of me. But I'm anxious to get that back on the platter. And in my non-expert opinion, I'm going to say there's mosaic hops in here. But maybe a cursory Google search will sort that out for me. All I know is that I will have $1 in my pocket when I do that search, because I ain't giving up yet. Here we go, Hazy Pebbles. Let's advertisement for the Point Brewery for my dozen of viewers. So, shit, I ain't saying nothing or doing nothing. This ain't very entertaining. You got a few minutes. Why don't you go mash subscribe? You don't want to miss shit like this. I mean, you got to get the notification when Ron's going to do something dumb. Which is roughly about once a week. It's funny, I'm actually going to start the morning cooking brats, and I'm going to stream a bunch of traditional Oktoberfest music, and I thought, you know, if I were trying to piss people off with that, I don't think that would work. I'm pretty sure around here, if I cranked up the tuba, I might get people wanting to join the party. And you know what? I'd fucking let them. It's the kind of guy I am. Yip, 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 yip. Doing the worm and polka. I got the fruity taste at the end of that. That lactose gives it that little bit of smoothness, which balances well with a little bit of bitter. I said, I think I would just move away from that mosaic or whatever it is that's got that dirt flavor. Maybe go to something more like a Citra or Galaxy. I want some Galaxy. Maybe mix in a nice little Cascade for that piney. You like it piney? Anyway, this is a pointless rambling episode, so I better wrap it up and get to my back. So for Drinks with Ron and the Greg Anderson Band, Point Brewery Hazy Pebbles Lactose IPA, the Triumvirate of Taps, Admiral Jansen, and the Wrath of Todd, and this Nun's Pubic Hair and PCP Doobie. Abroad. Sign it off.